You know, I had this weird smell in my room, and I was just thinking, what the hell was it? And I was like, oh, I had fries earlier with my, like, dinner. And there was, like, the cup of it still there. And I was like, man, it stinks. Anyways, hey everyone, welcome back to some more Earthworm Jim 3D. Last episode, we did the first world, Coup d'etat. But of course, before that, we learned of our plight. Earthworm Jim is in a coma, and we have to collect all the marbles and udders so we can restore himself back to his former glory. At least for now, because he doesn't exist in the next 20 years after this game. Let's go into the second level. Let's kick cow. Born to be wild.
Watch out, Jim. There's Quicksand about.
I forgot his voice already, even though I recorded the first part literally 5 minutes ago. You're as smart as most accountants. Thanks, man. You know what? Now I'm thinking of it, the PC version has like this rockin' ass music that plays throughout most of the game. There's not a whole lot of music in this game. A lot of the music in this game is like cut down versions of the PC version. And some of it's just flat out it's just missing. I was saying not missing, but no, it's missing.
Hey, buddy. The weapon you'll get from this machine is slightly different. It still deals death to your foes of your psyche, but with one big advantage. Use the R button and the C button to look around, and hey presto, the crosshair means you can fire. Use the control stick to aim and the Z button to fire. You can hit enemies who are hiding in tricky places, as well as other objects like switches. Happy sniping, worm guy.
I was trying to do the because, you know, he's not, and that's cause how he talked in the show was just. But yeah, the PC version has a lot more music, and it's actually not that bad. I like it. So, there's only one track in this game I can't stand, but we'll get into that. But our new weapon is the egg gun, or the chicken gun. I don't know its official name. But if you hold down the R button, which will actually recenter the camera behind you, and you press the C button at the same time, you'll go into first person mode, and you can shoot projectiles in first person. Not every gun does this. The Leprechaun gun doesn't do that, and your default blaster doesn't do that either. Certain guns do that. This level actually has two unique weapons. This chicken gun is mainly just for hitting switches and all that good stuff. And, you know, sniping enemies from afar. A couple other guns later in the game will do that, but this is the first instance of it. And we also get introduced to a main hazard in this game, Quicksand. And Quicksand just sucks. It's awful. This hazard is just annoying because there's a lot of parts in this game where you just kind of just have to get hurt by the quicksand in order to collect stuff. Like collecting a lot of these marbles, you think that there's another strategy for collecting them, like maybe there's like a different path or something, but no. You kind of just have to jump into it, grab the marbles, and run back before you take too much damage and die. It's so weird. I don't know why they designed it like this, because like this part right here, like you collect the marbles, you collect what you can, and you just got to run back to the platform before you drown because you take 10% damage. So you just got to go quick as it. Quick like bunny. I don't know. Like they probably could have done something better with it, but you know, they were pressed for time and understand. You know, 9 months of development isn't that much. And just take a look at the South Park game on N64. That was made in 7 months. Look at this. But our first udder is over this mud swamp here. And there's 7 in this level. The most in any of these levels. Where it's weird how the second level has the most udders. You'd think it would progressively get higher as you would go on, but no. The first level has the least amount of udders, and the second level has the most amount of udders in a level. Oh, God. Yeah, I just don't know any other way to collect these marbles safely without taking a lot of damage. Especially, oh God, the hard mode of this game. But you don't unlock hard mode until you fully beat the game, so I'm not even going to talk about that just yet. And if you think that part's annoying as just normal Jim, Just wait until you play it on hard mode, then it gets worse. That shady crow fellow over there, I'm going to talk to him later. Because I like to clear out this area first before I talk to him. Since we got our new chicken weapon, let's destroy this fool. Did he not drop? He didn't drop health. That was weird. That was the first time I've ever seen an enemy not drop health. Enemies are going to be sniping you from afar, so I'm going to want to clear them out. Can I hit this guy from here? Oh, I can actually snipe him from here. Because sometimes enemies will duck, or well, at least these guys. Well, other enemies will too, but these guys, as of now, they can duck under your shots, and it can be really annoying, especially when you're trying to shoot them from afar, because you can't just run up and whip them. Ah! Whoa! Oh, can I stop jumping into shots? I'm trying to do like jump over the shot. Like, whoa! Like, dude, I can just roll and avoid every shot. Good. Get him out of here. And just keep spawning, don't they? Well, they'll stop spawning eventually. I do need more ammo. Ow. Okay. Yeah, you can crouch in first person, so you don't have to worry about taking hits, but you can't shoot your gun while you're crouched, which makes sense. Hit that, and open up these doors. So the next Udder is behind these doors. I think there's 4, 5, or 4 switches. I think. This word's gonna get annoying. Or this guy's gonna crouch into your thing. You just have to wait until they shoot, because then they won't crouch. This other switch. I know there's another one of you. Evil porcupine man. Oh, he's not up there yet. He's actually down here. So, stop ducking under my shit. Just whip him. The whip is satisfying to use in this game, too. Just the whip. The Johnny Test whip crack. I think it's actually the same sound effect, too. Get him out of here. Okay. Alright, I think that's the last of the enemies in this area. Grab these. Sometimes with the quicksand, you won't even sink fully into it, because I guess it's on a ledge. But you can't do anything in the quicksand. You can't jump, you can't shoot. Well, I guess you could shoot your gun, but most of the time you don't really need to shoot your gun in the quicksand. The main thing you want to do when you're in the quicksand is get out of the quicksand. It's more important. Whoa. Alright, clear this dude out. Because this guy's more important. Because the other guys I can just kill with my blaster if I need to. There's also an ammo refill, I think, right around the corner. Open up this next door. And let's clear out these buttholes over here. Ha! You shot your teammate. Oh, I missed the whip. Now, if imagine this game was like a Ratchet and Clank style game, oh, that would be sick. But then again, it would just be Ratchet and Clank. If you want to play Ratchet and Clank, just play Ratchet and Clank. That's a great game too. What do you expect? It's 1999. I don't expect combat to be like cutting edge or anything. Yeah, there's a guy up here. I can't shoot him. A chicken gun again. I usually find it kind of funny that this guy can eventually kill himself. I won't. We'll see if it happens. I shot him twice with the egg. Yeah, he just dies. Nice job, dude. Boom. That was the last one. Let's just collect our udder. Thank you. This is our second udder at the level. Believe so, yes. Now, before I forget, shoot this camera, because you don't want to miss out on those cameras because they are important. And you can whip these I don't know what they're supposed to be. I think they're supposed to be like milk jugs, but they're just metallic barrels. Whip them because they might have marbles in it. I guess just so you're not annoying. Alright, yeah, good. Get out of here. Okay. I'm gonna cut back to that crow just so I'm, like, not wasting time. Alright, back in the front where this suspicious bird character is. Let's talk to him.
I came on the bus from
Bratislavia? Whatever. I can't read. What?
The larks fly south in the winter.
You're weird.
I'm not weird. I'm a spy. I work for the CIA.
Don't tell me. I can guess.
What? You've heard of the Chicken Infiltrators Army? It's meant to be a secret organization.
Yeah, very secret.
I'm here to rescue the general. He was captured by the cows when the coop was attacked. Look, there's more to tell, but we can't talk here. Hurry now. Meet me at the windmill as quickly as possible.
Alright. This is why I wanted to clear out all the enemies, because you're timed. You have to run over to the crow quickly. Or whatever bird it's supposed to be. I'm just going to go to crow, because sneaky crow. And he spawns right over here. I think if you just deactivate the timer here, he'll stay here. So I guess you could technically just do this all at once. But whatever. It doesn't matter.
You made it. Shh! They don't know I'm here. I've been chosen for the suicide death mission because of my extreme bravery. Once inside the BSE compound, I must locate the colonel and collect the troops' orders. Meet me at the gates to the cow HQ. And the rest, I will tell you the rest.
The rest, I will tell you the rest. Nice job reading. I was thinking, oh, dude, I'm going to be great reading this. And I just fuck it up because I say a word twice. Good job. So, right over here. I'm trying to go a little bit faster because if you do press the roll button, like the first like half second of the roll, you do move a little bit quicker. So combining that with the jump and just spamming it makes you go a little bit quicker. Anyways,
right. Let's go over the plan. You go in the compound, find the general, and collect the orders.
Hang on. That's your suicide mission. Why am I doing it?
Well, I'm just a big chicken. I've bribed the guards to open the gates. It should be happening about now. Excellent. That's a bale of hay well spent.
Where's the colonel? Is there a significant risk in his rescue?
The guards are very tough. You should find another gun. The guns you have can't cut it.
That's what the worm does best. So you're telling me my egg shooter's not going to work against cows? Damn. Well, hopefully there's a weapon inside that can help me out. And there certainly is. Time for some bovine retribution. We got a freaking cleaver and we can do this. We can decapitate cows. That's fucking brutal. Seeing that the first time I was like, dude, is this really a kid's game? Because this game's rated E, by the way. And you can just shoot a cleaver out of your gun and decapitate cows and they die in one hit. That's brutal. We're just a game about a worm. These cows can really fuck you up, though. I really like the cleaver weapon. It's actually really satisfying to use, just decapitating these cows. The only problem is if you miss, it takes forever to come back. But it is like a boomerang kind of weapon, so you can lure it into other cows if you miss. It's never guaranteed, but sometimes it works. Before I go on with that, let's go in here. Mussolini, what are you doing here?
This is the Bovine Special Elite Assault Course, you worm, and call me sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
So you want to be the best, a ruthless milking machine, part of the brutal bull corpse?
Sir, yes, sir, I guess.
Cross over the rope obstacles and eliminate the troops. I'll wait on the other side.
If only I could do a, why can't I think of his name? Lee Harvey Irwin? Lee Harvey Irwin. I probably got his name wrong. I was going to say Lee Harvey Oswald. But that's not right. Anyway, this is the Bovine Boot Camp. It is a little obstacle course. You gotta go through it twice. Because a lot of this games you gotta do twice for some reason. I don't know why this game is filled with things you do twice. Constantly. It's weird. But basically, you just gotta go through here. You need to kill the cows. You have to kill them, or else you won't be able to progress. Just shoot that. I'm good. It's not too hard. But you know what is hard? Grabbing these 3 marbles. I always have a hard time grabbing these. Because there's no easy way to grab these. This is the only way you can do it. You need to, like, time your jump just right so you can pick it up. But if you miss, you gotta walk all the way back, try it again. It's just... oh. It's stupid. I don't know why it's so far out like that. Ugh. Alright. Oh, come on. Ah, alright. Jump! I got it. Man, why is it in such a bad spot? None of the other ones are like that. It's just that it floats slightly above the quicksand where you can't grab it. Stupid. Alright, well the first section is complete. Not too bad.
You're doing good, soldier. Try the next section and keep up the pace.
Thanks, Mussolini. His voice is going to be different every time. Because I can never get the voice down pat. Unless I do it, like, in a long period of time. Now you'll be like, oh yeah, I got this. I'm going to shoot you. Also, I guess there's a new mechanic too, rope climbing, or rope swinging. In the other games too, in the first Earthworm gym game, it comes back. You just move across it left and right, you can shoot your gun, and you can press B to raise your body up so you don't get hurt. That's all there is to it. Snot tells you all these things, but I keep skipping over Snot. Because I don't feel like doing the Snot voice of... Okay, more of these marbles. This game is full of just big open areas like this.
You're doing good, soldier. Try the next section and keep up.
You know, he said the same thing. Well, I do like, you know, the big sections because, you know, the camera will mess up and, you know, it's fine. It doesn't bother me that much. I kind of wish there was more stuff in the levels. Because there's some time, mostly in later levels I've seen it. Or like, some areas just feel extremely empty. Like there could have been more stuff added. If they didn't scrap most of the game and work on this for like 9 months, I guess they could have added more stuff, but oh well. I've already complained about this before. No use talking about it again, because nothing will happen.
Okay, you worthless piece of fish bait. You beat the course. But that doesn't make you a member of the BSE. Do it again in under 2 minutes. Ready, steady, move out.
Yep, I got a 2-minute time limit. You pretty much got to do the same thing, just quicker. That's why I wanted to collect all the marbles, so I don't have to worry about it. Now, playing this again, I actually played this on PC with a controller. Which, the first time I played this game on PC, I didn't use a controller. Because I didn't think I could hook up a controller to it, but I can. I hooked up my 360 controller. And most of the buttons I couldn't even use. I don't think I couldn't even use the shoulder buttons. It was really annoying. So I had to, like, map the camera movement to the right stick. But I have to click the right stick. And I could only do one direction because I didn't want it on the movement stick. Because mapping any other controls to the movement stick that's not moving, like crouching or running. This is any game, by the way. I hate it. Clicking the left stick to run or to crouch, I absolutely hate it. Especially because it like magnified when I was playing Sekiro. Because crouch was on the movement stick. It was so fucking annoying. So I had to like rebind it to like the down on the D-pad. Because I would accidentally like press it multiple times when fighting a boss, and I'm like, dude, this sucks. Anyway, rant over. Just things on the left stick, I hate it. Luckily, you don't have to worry about that with the Nintendo 64, because there is no button on the left stick. Or the only stick, I guess, that's there. It's times like these that remind me of my own training as a heifer recruit. You've got potential, soldier. Don't waste it on video games. Well, that's a real shame. Anyway, give me my Udder and let's get out of here. Yippee! Thank you, come again. And that's pretty much it for that area for now. I'll go back to it later. Because there is something else we gotta get there. You can probably guess what it is. So let's kill these cows. You gotta kill a bunch of these guys. Yeah, I can knock them out of the park. Do those guys spawn? No, not yet. With these canisters here. I think there's one back here. Yep, marble. The first time I played this, I had no idea you could actually whip those. So I was like missing like 5 marbles. I'm like, where the hell is all this shit? And you could just whip this. There you go. Hello. And you wouldn't believe, first time I played this, I thought most of the stuff would open up. But it doesn't, which is sad. Because I kind of wish there was more to explore, like I said. Because there's so many like parts in this game and certain levels where like it looks like you can go to certain places, but you just can't. It doesn't open up, it doesn't do anything. There's actually one part later in the game where like you can go into it, but there's like no point in going into it just to get like, you only get like 10 marbles out of it. But it could have been more. And it actually was probably supposed to be more too. But we'll get to that later, much later. Colonel Pluckett is there. But we do need to kill all the cows in this area. And he'll walk up closer to us when we do kill all the cows. Some more spawn back here, so that's why I'm going back. I think that's it. I don't think there's any more. I think it was just that one dude that spawned out. Thanks. Make sure, okay. Camera's just... I wish I could zoom out more. I have it zoomed out at the max because, you know, getting it close, I'm just like, eh. You can hold down the R button. It has like the Donkey Kong 64 thing where if you hold down the R button, it'll always follow behind you. The PC version does this, but you have to hold it down in this game. Anyways, Colonel Pluckett, what's up?
Hello, Sonny. You better get going. It's pretty dangerous in here.
I've come to get orders and set you free.
No. I'm waiting on our spy. He's a ruthless killer.
Not coming, I'm afraid. Why'd I read it like that? Not coming, I'm afraid. I'm the stand-in.
Okay, then. Take this document and deliver it to my brave spy.
Like a mighty warrior of old, I will battle against any odds to achieve my quest.
Just give him the piece of paper.
Okie dokie.
Appreciate it.
Alright, now it's time to walk all the way back to the crow. I will actually jump cut this because it takes a while for me to walk back. Alright, back outside. Didn't really miss much. There was a couple more cow enemies to fight, but nothing too important. Let's give the paper back to this guy.
You've returned, and you've brought the orders. Now we can mobilize our troops against the bovine oppressors.
Unlike you, buddy, I am a fearless warrior. Pain is my best buddy. Terror is on my shiny weapon. Justice is on my...
Well, nice to meet you. Goodbye, worm. I fade into the wall, never to be seen again.
Thanks for the Udder. Alright, that's Udder number 4. And now I'm going to jump cut back again to Colonel Pluckett. Be right back. Okay, back at Colonel Pluckett.
Get on the roof and get me out of here.
Yes, sir, General. Alright, so after you deliver the piece of paper, talk to Colonel again. This green box appears out of nowhere. And you can climb on top of it and go up here. Ow! Jerk. You're as smart as a spleen. To think a spleen is smarter than most accountants. Not all accountants, but most of them. Oh. I think this is the most combat heavy level, I think, in the game. Well, I guess the last level can be too. Nice. I'm so glad the controls are good in this game. Because if I could just walk across platforms like that, like those narrow-ass platforms, without being like, oh, well, what do I do? I'm like trying to be careful about it. You know you got good controls on your hand. It's like a hat in time. Like I can walk on like narrow-ass platforms and like not worry about it because the controls are really good. The controls are the same on the PC. Like there's not really much of a difference. Except, you know, using a keyboard. But they did perfect the controls, I will say that. There's one thing that you can praise with this game is that the controls are really good. If they were crap, well, then that would be a different story.
Son, you've done a great service to chicken kind. I salute you.
Oh, you're welcome, Pluckett. It really means a lot to me. Thanks for this Udder. I will take it with pride. Oh. That's gotta hurt. And he dies. Yeah, Pluckett is dead. We get his Udder. Born to be Wild. I don't know why I read the title of the stage, but... yeah, Colonel Pluckett dies, he gives an Udder, and a balloon has inexplicably dropped from the sky. What is it? Well, let's go find out. At the start of this level, right over here... actually, we can go talk to Snot, because Snot's over here. And Snot will explain it. Hey, Snot.
Look for helium balloons to go for a ride. Collect the blue marbles before the time runs out. And you'll get a groovy reward.
I don't want to say groovy like that. Oh, I fell. So, balloon races. They're in almost every level. And the objective is to collect all the blue marbles within a certain amount of time, whatever time they give you. So they gave me 20 seconds. I didn't want to pick it up right away because I wanted to collect that marble. But basically you just float and collect the marbles. It's not that hard. Most of them aren't that hard except for one of them, which we'll get into later. The one later that I'm thinking of. Oh, it's going to suck. Alright, so back up here. Grab this last marble. All marbles found, so if I die, doesn't matter. Get the golden Udder. And we only have 6 out of 7 right now. Where could the last Udder be? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Remember those cameras that I told you to shoot? One at the start of the level, and then there was one right over here. Well, there's other cameras to shoot down. There's 3 more. There's 5 in total. And shooting all of them awards you with an Udder. So you're going to need the chicken gun because the cleaver cannot shoot in first person. So the first camera is, or the third camera, I guess, is right over here. I just shot an invisible egg. It's weird. Every time I shoot an egg at that camera, it's always invisible. The fourth camera is at the second quicksand area inside of the camp. It's right on the edge here, just before you go to the third area. And the final camera is right outside of General Pluckett's cage. Shoot them all, and an Udder spawns right over by the green block that spawns in. And that's it for Born to be Wild. Decent enough level. I did enjoy it. There wasn't really much in the way I had with problems, except for the marbles over the quicksand, which is in really stupid spots, and I don't like that. Other than that, it's a fine enough level. I don't mind it. And I think that wraps it up for this episode, because I've been playing this level for a while. On my timer it says 33 minutes. It's probably not going to be 33 minutes long. But, yeah, that's it for Barn to be Wild. So, next time on Earthworm Jim 3D, we're going to go fight a boss. And you can probably guess who that boss is, because the cow told us. See you guys next time.